All right, well, we're back in the kitchen now with Chef Paul Benson from the distinctive Gourmet at the Virginia Beach Convention Center. Good morning, Chef.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing outstanding. Thank
Great.
you.
I love your hat.
Yeah, I get a lot of comments about the hat.
All right, you've got a lot of good stuff laid out here for us this morning. It smells, it smells fresh in here and
it is
summery. What do you have for us?
Well, first we're going to do some local crab cakes. Then we're going to pair it with a field green salad that's going to be topped with a little bit of herb vinaigrette. All the herbs, which are from our garden.
What we're smelling.
They were picked this morning, and we're going to make a nice vinaigrette out of that. And then we're also going to top the crab cakes with a little remoulade.
All right, light, fresh, just for summer. Sounds absolutely wonderful. We're going to get cooking in just a moment. Well, we're back in the kitchen right now, but you know what? It smells like a garden out here, or in here, with all this fresh herb that we have cut this morning. Chef Paul Benson cut it fresh this morning. He's from Distinctive Gourmet at the Virginia Beach Convention Center, and you're going to make for us some Chesapeake Bay crab cakes.
Chesapeake Bay crab cakes with a little remoulade.
Okay.
And then we're going to go ahead and make the salad with the garden herb vinaigrette as well.
Sounds good. Looks like you've already made the crab cakes.
Already made the crab cakes.
We have the recipes.
What's in there. What we got in here is we got a little bit of mayonnaise, jumbo lump. This is local crab. We also have a little bit, touch of Old Bay, and some Japanese breadcrumbs, some panko.
All right, I can see there's big chunks of crab meat in there. You're not messing around with that.
No, you don't want to break up the crab meat too much. We're just going to put those in a hot pan.
A little olive oil in there, is that it?
A little olive oil.
Okay. And how long do we cook the crab cakes?
We're going to cook them about 4 to 5 minutes on each side.
Okay.
To get them nice and warm. While that's working, we're going to go ahead and make the remoulade that's going to be paired with it. With the remoulade, we're going to start with a little fresh parsley.
All right, put me to work if you need something.
We're going to add a little capers to it.
Love the capers. All right.
A little bit of...
About a quarter cup, maybe?
Yes. About a half a cup of red peppers.
Now, that is a lot of mayonnaise you got
We're
there.
not going to use all the mayonnaise.
Okay, thank goodness. I was having a heart attack just looking at the bowl.
But definitely adds the richness of it.
Right.
And then we're going to have we have some lemon juice in here as well.
Freshen things up.
And then we're going to hit it with a little salt and pepper.
Got to have that and everything, right? Got to season it up.
And then we're just going to puree this just a little bit.
Pretty now. It's taking on that red color from your peppers. It looks really nice.
That would be that is our remoulade.
Red pepper remoulade. All right.
Yep.
That looks yummy.
We will serve that a little bit later. Right now we're going to have our herb dressing.
Okay. I was just going to ask if I need to turn those little. So
they're getting pretty good.
They're getting good. All right.
Yes.
Now they're pretty thick too. Is that gonna? So
yes.
It's gonna take about 4 minutes for those.
Exactly.
Is it better to leave them pretty thick? Sometimes people smash them down.
Yeah, I like them nice and thick because when you bite into them, you got the crispness of the outside, but the softness of the center.
All right.
And
I won't mess with your perfection.
Okay. Here we have the herb vinaigrette.
All
like
right.
I said, the herbs are from our garden. We have an on-site garden.
Yeah, I wish people could smell them. It smells wonderful in here.
Yes, we picked them there this morning, but we have a lot more than just herbs. We have a lot of tomatoes. We have all kinds of vegetables. We planted about 48 tomato plants this year.
Oh, wow. So everything is fresh in there.
Everything's completely fresh. Zucchini, squash, cucumber.
And they taste different when they're fresh from the garden, too, don't they?
It's amazing.
Yeah, especially those tomatoes.
Pick the tomato off the vine, you walk in the kitchen and use them. So in the summertime, we'll be complete with all the tomatoes will come from our garden. We won't buy anything from any purveyor.
Oh, yum. All right.
Yes. So let's go with the vinaigrette. We got some fresh herbs, obviously, some shallots and garlic.
Okay.
It's already been chopped.
What kind of herbs do we have in there?
We have, right now we have basil, thyme, rosemary, and oregano.
All right.
And a little bit of red wine vinegar.
Now, if people don't have the fresh herbs, can you make this with...
You could make it with dry, but it's not going to taste anything like it.
So go to the grocery store if you don't have an herb garden and get the fresh.
Exactly.
It'll be worth it for this, huh?
Yep.
All right.
And then we're going to, excuse me one second.
Yes, sir. You get out of your way.
Grab a spoon. We're going to put some Dijon mustard in here. Just a little bit, maybe about a tablespoon and a half.
Give a little spice to it.
We're going to have that's going to help the emulsification as well. A little bit more red wine vinegar. I'm going to go ahead and puree this.
And is this something that you cook often? Is this a big seller on your menu?
Yes,
Yeah.
We do a lot of the herb vinaigrette. We have it on our menus. We also do it for a lot of special occasions
Right.
as well. And we're going to go ahead and flip these.
All right. We're going to get those flipping over. Yo, yeah, you can see that nice crust right now.
Yeah.
Nice brown. All right.
There we go.
You're very good at that. I'm wondering if we're going to melt the spatula here. Hopefully
Well,
not.
actually, this spatula does not melt.
It doesn't melt.
Nope, it's heat
Where'd you
resistant.
get that? Yeah.
You can find them at any
All
store.
right. That's a good call for the
There we
dishwasher.
go.
All right, let's blend that up.
Let's blend this up.
All right, that
Now-
is looking pretty too.
Yep. What we're going to do is we're going to slowly add cottonseed oil. This is extra virgin olive oil,
Okay.
but cottonseed oil is much better for a dressing. We're going
Really?
to slowly add this to it.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, we're going to talk a little bit. I want to hear more about that. We're going to talk about that when we come back. We're going to need to take a break and finish this up in just a bit.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. All right, we're back now with Chef Paul Benson from Distinctive Gourmet at the Virginia Beach Convention Center. And these look delicious.
Thank you.
Nice and golden brown.
They
the
are
crab
ready
cakes.
to be plated.
All right, well, let's plate it up and
Okay.
and talk a little bit about this. He was just telling me he cooks for about, 2,000 people at a time. That's nothing, as he says. I think that would be a little nerve-wracking, but you're used to it. Now, this is something that you would cook for a big group like that?
Absolutely. We do our crab cakes quite a bit for all different groups, whether it is a plated or
That's why you have the apron, yeah.
Yeah. Whether it's a plated or it's a buffet, or we
Okay.
also do the crab cakes mini style for like a reception.
So you do a lot of like wedding receptions and
Yes, we do a lot of wedding receptions, social groups. Coming up in July, we have a big event for the Hampton Roads Chamber of Commerce. They're going to be recognizing our Hampton veterans and armed forces of the men and women.
Nice.
So that's a nice event. We just got done with Sensible Seafood Program.
See, now this is what I love about you guys, because you think wedding reception and you automatically think chicken, right? That's what everybody serves, chicken. But look, you can have something like this that is different and fresh and local, and you can make it for 2,000 people, which I'm still impressed by.
Yes, we can
Very
make
good.
it for 2,000 people. And then we're going to plate it up.
All right. And you've got not just your regular salad of greens in there. What kind of greens are you?
These are the organic field greens. Everything from Mizuna to baby spinach, baby red oak, frisee, things of that nature.
It looks prettier. It's healthier. Tastes
Yes.
good.
And it's fresh.
And it's
You know.
fresh. All right, now
We're going to drizzle this with our remoulade that we made.
that looks pretty and it smells good too. The remoulade that we made, everything with fresh herbs right from your garden.
Right from the garden, and the crab is local. So, like I said, we just got done doing our Sensible Seafood Program at the aquarium, which we won the Sensible...
At the aquarium, did the fish all swim away? No.
Yeah. But we won the Sensible Plate Award, I guess you could say.
Nice.
Where
Very
you
nice.
did a warm goat cheese and heirloom tomato bruschetta, and with a little bit of crab in it, and it was served in a edible cone, a mini little edible cone.
Edible cone. Oh.
So you didn't have to have a plate that had to be washed. or a
Perfect for
paper
your
plate.
conventions or anything else where you just want to walk around and
Walk around, grab it, and go, and and enjoy it while it's on the run.
That's great. Great ideas. All right. So when you come out to the convention center, what other kinds of things can you choose from that you might not think
Well, this would
automatically?
be something that we would do for a wedding, or we actually do this in our concession stands as well. A lot of
In the
people,
concession stands. Wow, that's fancy.
a lot of people say concessions, hot dogs and hamburgers.
Right.
We'll do everything from crab cakes to carving stations to our pork barbecue stations, all action stations where there's chefs attendant, so you come through. Depending on the event, we'll gear our menus to the event of whether we think they're going to be healthy eaters. We'll do like summer rolls, whether we know that they're going to like hot dogs. When we do our big events, we know wrestling, they're going to want their pizza and chicken fingers. But then
Right.
when you do art shows and things, they love the crab cakes, the turkeys, and whether you're doing a Christmas show or whatnot. So we gear our menus towards that, and we can write custom menus for any group. We do a lot of customized menus. The client asks what they want, and we sit down. I'll sit down with the salesperson and the client. We'll go over what they want, what their vision is, and then I hope to put it on a plate for them. At least I try.
And I think you succeed. Yeah, you guys have been here before and made some wonderful things. So seafood is kind of your love. Is that true?
Seafood, we serve a lot of chicken.
You do serve a lot? Well, of course, because you know what? That's one thing that everybody kind of
But the thing that we do about chicken is we know how to do chicken every other way there is to do chicken, and we do it very well.
So it's not your typical chicken?
No.
Can
We're
jazz
not
it
the
up for
typical
you.
convention center.
No, you're not.
No, we're not. We like to really push the envelope of what we can do with our food and our service. So I believe our service is outstanding as well.
All right, so if anybody's interested in booking a wedding or a group like that, just call them up at the convention center and you can choose from something wonderful and delicious just like this. The Distinctive Gourmet is at the Virginia Beach Convention Center. Go to vbconventioncenter.com for information, or you can give them a call at 385-2000. Thank you so much, Chef. This looks wonderful. I can't wait to taste it. I love crab cakes.
All right, thank you so much.